Hello and welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing one of the most timeless and relevant questions in philosophy. Does evil exist? This is a topic that has been debated by scholars, theologians, and everyday people for centuries, and it's a question that continues to challenge our understanding of the world around us. Now, before we dive into this question, it's important to define what we mean by evil. In a general sense, evil can refer to any actions or events that cause harm, suffering, or destruction. But what exactly constitutes as harm, suffering, or destruction can vary greatly depending on the individual, cultural, and historical context. Some people believe that evil is a force in the world that exists independently of human beings. For example, religious belief systems often include concepts of an ultimate evil, such as Satan or a similar deity, who is opposed to good. However, others argue that evil is simply a result of human actions. In this view, evil is not an inherent part of the world, but rather a product of our choices and behavior. Additionally, evil could be thought of as a form of negative energy or entropy that pervades the universe. This energy could influence the behavior of people and the events that occur in the world. So, does evil exist? It depends on how you define it. If you believe that evil is an objective reality, then the answer would be yes, it does exist. But if you believe that evil is a subjective concept, shaped by our interpretations and experiences, then the answer according to our scientific understanding would be no. It doesn't exist in an objective sense. Regardless of which perspective you take, it's clear that evil has had a profound impact on our world and our lives. Whether it's a result of an independent force or our own actions, the fact remains that evil has caused immense pain, suffering, and destruction throughout history. So what can we do to combat evil? This is a complex question that has been the subject of much discussion and debate over the years. Some people believe that we can only truly combat evil by addressing its root causes. This might involve changing societal norms and values, promoting education and awareness, or addressing economic and social inequalities. Others believe that we must take more direct action, such as intervening in conflicts, providing aid to those in need, or holding perpetrators of evil accountable for their actions. Of course, there is no easy answer to this question. The best approach will depend on the specific circumstances and context. But what's important is that we continue to engage in this conversation and work towards a world that is free from evil. Whether that means advocating for change, volunteering our time and resources, or simply being an ally to those who are suffering, we have a role to play in creating a better world. Many philosophers throughout history have written about the existence and nature of evil. Here are a few of the most prominent and influential thinkers. Immanuel Kant. Kant believed that evil is the result of our own actions, and that it is up to each individual to overcome their own moral shortcomings. Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche's philosophy is often seen as a critique of traditional Western morality, and he believed that the concept of evil is used to justify the oppression of individuals and groups. Jean-Paul Sartre. Sartre was a prominent existentialist philosopher who believed that evil is a result of human freedom and that we are all capable of committing evil acts. Saint Augustine. Augustine was an early Christian philosopher who wrote extensively on the nature of evil and its relationship with God. He believed that evil is the result of the fall of humanity and that it is a punishment for our sins. Simone Weil. Weil was a French philosopher who wrote about the nature of evil and the role that it plays in our lives. She believed that evil is a result of our own choices and that we must resist it in order to live a meaningful life. These are just a few of the many philosophers who have written about evil. Whether they saw it as a result of human action, divine punishment, or something else entirely, their thoughts and ideas have shaped the way we think about evil and its place in our world. So what can we do to overcome evil? This is a question that has plagued humanity for centuries, and it's one that we must continue to explore and grapple with. In my view, the key to overcoming evil is to confront and understand it. We must face the darkness within ourselves and in the world, and strive to bring more light and goodness into our lives and the lives of others. This requires a deep understanding of the human psyche and a commitment to self-awareness and personal growth. We hope you found this video helpful. As you continue on your journey towards a happy and fulfilling life, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated.